Welcome back to our YCN Sports Special on the 2015 state champion Newport football team. Once again, we'd like to thank our premier sponsors in Hubert's Family Outfitters and Casella Waste Management for making this program possible. Well, there was no question what Newport's goal was once tournament time came around, and despite a relatively slow start in his first round game against fourth-ranked Somersworth, it didn't take long for the home team to establish itself as the odds-on favorite to win it all.
Senior running back Noah Wade scored 3 rushing touchdowns for the home team in the first quarter alone, but the Hilltoppers refused to throw in the towel and eventually cut their deficit to within 21-12 late in the second quarter. And though rarely faced with that kind of adversity, Newport didn't take long to respond, adding 2 more touchdowns before halftime on rushes from Wade and C.J. Lawrence to put the Tigers up 35-12. After intermission, Coach McElreevy's defense didn't break again, outscoring Somersworth 21-0 over the game's final 2 quarters to secure an all-but-expected trip to the semifinals. Wade finished with an amazing 5 touchdowns in the effort on 200-plus rushing yards, while Lawrence chipped in with another 3 scores from the ground. There was some talk the Tigers might land a matchup against its biggest rival in Stevens in the Final Four, but the Cardinals ended up falling short in their first-round matchup, setting up a date with another unfamiliar opponent in Bow. But once in the semifinals on its home turf of Marion Field, Newport simply picked up where it left off in round 1, pounding its way to a 47-7 victory worth a second straight trip to the finals. And this time, it was wide receiver Stephen Nix who turned perhaps the most heads, finishing with 3 of his team's 6 touchdowns. The senior wide receiver reeled in 2 beautiful touchdown passes from quarterback Dylan McNamara and showed off a diverse skill set when he added a 3rd touchdown, this time from the ground, on this 55-yard run to pay dirt. I asked junior quarterback Dylan McNamara after the game if his team's success passing the ball was something they focused on heading into its matchup against the Falcons.
We wanted to stick to our game plan, but their defense allowed us to open up our offense more and throw the ball more, and they gave us the looks that we thought they would, and we succeeded at it. Credit to all the coaches and all the offensive linemen in the backs and stuff for giving me the time and protection and being able to throw the ball because of how we run. It really does feel amazing. I mean, that was our goal coming into the season, and it was my goal to get these seniors one state championship before they left. It's a very special feeling to know that we had a good football team again this year and that we're back to where we wanted to be.
Stay tuned after the break when we take a look at the first half of Newport's championship showdown against Interlakes Moultonborough at UNH.